we didn't think it was a great idea to just try to lap these really strong comps with just value. A. B, they kind of screwed up the whole value thing. They pulled BOGOs, buy one, get one offers. They took away a lot of discounts on the app, which their lower income consumers use all the time. And they pushed a 10 items for $3 menu that kind of fell flat. And so all of those changes that happened actually created an increase of prices for their consumers. So, that paired with a tough year-over-year comparison, showed up in their results today.
The company is embarking on a multi-year plan to become more than just a fast, cheap meal, with the aim of being the first choice for family outings and other occasions. How are they going to do that?
Listen, we'll probably see more tie-ins. Last year was the Minecraft meal that was absolutely a monster for them globally, right? So they're going to have to use some more tie-ins. It's going to be tough. I think what we're seeing is McDonald's kind of taking some of these family occasions away from McDonald's this year. Burger King has remodeled their restaurants, improved the quality of the food, and really done a nice job of building back sales over the last few quarters. And I think McDonald's is feeling it, and that's why they're kind of talking about that segment, because it seems like they may be losing some share there. I think what the real drivers of this will be are, beverages. I think beverages is a very good opportunity for them to grow sales in the afternoon day part. I think they can take sales away from Sonic, who is a big competitor in the beverage space that does a nice job in that 2 to 4 p.m. Lull, where the restaurants are staffed, and so they're primed to do more business. It's very incremental sales in that day part. They're going to do some more training, some retraining in the fourth quarter to help boost their operations. I think they're not going to do what they did this quarter, which was just throw too many different marketing initiatives against the wall, right? You have to be more disciplined in today's market, because, these windows, everyone's marketing and everyone's putting out LTOs and new food items and discounts out there all the time, because the low-income consumer is struggling. And so what we're seeing now is that promotions are only giving you these chains a lift for 1 or 2 weeks.
And then it fades.
And so, if you're constantly marketing something new every couple of weeks,
people just tune you out.
It gets confusing for the consumer. It gets confusing for the employees. It just kind of makes a mess of things, which happened this quarter.
Yeah, it just becomes noise in the background.
Yeah.
A lot of analysts are saying that the results are kind of the secondary story. The bigger story here is a change in McDonald's USA leadership. Joe Erlinger is out, and Sky Anderson, who was the COO, comes in. Do you see this changing things dramatically for McDonald's?
I don't think so. I mean, Erlinger did a great job. So that may be viewed as a loss by some, but Sky Anderson has been there for a long time. She's worked very closely with Joe and the U.S. team in charge of operations. So, she has a strong track record at McDonald's. So I don't expect too much of a change there.
What is it again?
Cyclospora.
Yeah, what is that?
The lettuce
It's a
thing.
parasite that causes very, very bad diarrhea.
And so this is something that's impacting the lettuce?
Yes. This is impacting lettuce. There was a pretty big recall. Taylor Farms is a big supplier.
And Taco Bell getting caught up in it.
And Taco Bell got caught up. There was some news today that wasn't a good look for them, right? So somebody got a hold of some emails that showed they knew about this outbreak maybe a couple weeks before they let their consumers know. And so, not a good look for them. Also, there was a couple of deaths. I think there were people that had health issues prior to Cyclospora, but that's uncommon for Cyclospora deaths, right? That's more of like an E. coli thing. So not great for Yum Brands, but at the same time, they just divested Pizza Hut. People are going to forget about the Cyclospora outbreak, and this company is set up for much, much stronger top and bottom line growth over the next 12 months because of, they got rid of that yoke on its neck.